did a pretty damn good job. Yes, they did. Gets seen right in the nose or the knee.
Oh yeah, his nose is really deformed there. A lot of times when you hear people say that they break their nose, they're talking about the nasal bones that are a little bit higher up. So the thing we worry most about outside of cerebral spinal fluid leak, which is a leak of the fluid that's inside the brain, is a septal hematoma forming. The septal hematoma is essentially pooling of blood in an area where you have a mass that's continually growing from the blood pooling. It can actually cause permanent deformities inside your nose. And a lot of times you see people right away readjust the nose. We don't rush to do that in a lot of instances because we want to make sure we're slowing it down and we can actually see what we're lining up. She just hit her full blast with her hair. Did you hear that sound too? That's gotta hurt. You're gonna have some bruising there, a little ecchymosis.
How is Banks even functioning?
How is she functioning? Because it didn't penetrate her body. Like, it didn't go through her organs.
It looked as though Lynch wanted a vertical senton, but instead delivered a rather drop kick. Watch it
here. You can have a black eye, and it's just a superficial black eye because there's some pooling and swelling that's very visible through the thin skin underneath the eye. But then you can have something known as raccoon sign, where you actually have full blackout almost of the skin surrounding the eye. That could be an early sign of a basilar skull fracture. This is a black here. Sweaty gentleman. Kick to the face. Is this a concussion? Is this a motion? Oh, yes. Nailed it. As a result of having your brain shooken up. Out of control. The brain is not connected to the skull. It sits in the soupy material, so it rattles around inside the skull, creating inside that pit. But then on the counter-fluid. Whenever they get on the rope, I get nervous. I'm nervous. Not only injury, collarbone injury, concussion, oh shit, oh no, please pull up. Oh, this is so bad. Oh my god, it's so scary. How do you not know? I mean, I guess it's hard to know when someone's acting. Yes, this is the most common being over the collarbone. Most of the time, I don't like shoulder immobilization because tear, then out toward the pectoral muscle right off the bone. Oh, human being. Oh my god, you see that bruising, that swelling? That's because the pec drops in the body to where gravity pulls it to, and that's the section. A lot of times it happens with an outstretched arm like that, especially when making a tackle with poor form.
Cody sustained a complete rupture of his pectoralis major on the right side.
Yeah, so then you got to really focus on reattaching the pec major muscle to the humerus. And a lot of times with these pec tears, the earlier you get the surgery, the better. So like ideally it's done within the first few weeks or months, not waiting too long, because then it increases your risk for re-injury.
Randy Orton dreht sich da kommt Edge herangelaufen, aber Randy Orton verhindern, sondern sogar nutzen zum eigenen Angriff.
Und schlägt wieder einmal wie wild auf die Matte.
What happened?
He was like King Kong pounding the floor and the mat.
His arm went numb?
Separated his shoulder.
Oh my God. This could be a shoulder separation or a shoulder dislocation. Now, a shoulder dislocation is when the humerus bone pops out of the shoulder joint. A shoulder separation is when the AC joint gets separated. The AC joint is basically the connection of the shoulder blade, that little bump up here known as the acromion, where it connects to the clavicle. That pulls away the clavicle away from the shoulder blade. You actually get a separation there. That is diagnosed through physical exam and x-ray. Unlike most other things where we have grade 1, 2, 3, here it goes all the way down to grade 6 depending on the severity of the injury.
I don't think you could. I don't think
Is this the Rock?
Cena again. Cena cover for the championship.
In the middle of last night's WrestleMania match, I tore my abdomen and adductor muscles off the bone, which is part of the job. A lot of times patients will think that they have a hernia and adductor muscle in that same sports hernia. That's really creating long-term peripheral neuropathy, where you actually have such a problem further up on the nerve pathway that it actually starts